Honey, puddle, got a cutter, lot of orders, dollars, quarters, wrist, water, reach, porter, your bitch, on the, gonna, wanna, come on, hunter, hey, hummer, stunner, summer, Benny, hunter, cooker, hey, my crew, hey, surfer, wave.
Hey, what's the word, man? Hold up. What's going on, Stock Sunday people, man? Hold on, let me make sure we get the lights up in here, man. I got a couple things happening, man. How y'all doing today, man? Happy Sunday. What's going on today in the chat, man? Let's see who's tapped in, man. Y'all go ahead and post where y'all from in the chat below, man. I want to see where y'all tapped in today from. It's been a long time coming, man. I miss doing these classes. Say, man, boy's been a little busy, but it's never enough time to not chop it up with y'all, talking on what's happening in the week, see how y'all doing, and seeing what's happening, man. So real quick, if y'all hyped today, y'all having a good Sunday, go ahead and hit the like button right quick, and let me know where y'all are from, man. I want to see where everyone's tapped in today from. Yes, sir. Now, I know y'all see the glasses, man. I know y'all see the shades on. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know if we got the shades on, we ain't coming to play around. We got a lot to talk about today. We got a whole lot to talk about today. Yes, I know. I'm looking like Pastor Ryan with this little button-up shirt. Trust me, I'm fresh out of church. I went to a dinner after church, had a little fun time, after my Sunday special, went to church and whatnot. So I'm still in my church attire, I barely took off my shoes, So I'm really looking forward to seeing what we got coming today, man. If y'all hyped today in the chat, looking to make some money, put some fires in the chat. I want to see who's hyped today. I want to see who's ready for this class so we can get to this money conversation, man. What's good, Brian? Yeah, man, it's been a while, bro. I've been blessed. God's been good. He's been blessing us all the time. I would say, bro, the reason why I have not been on Stock Sunday for a long time, well, one, I was in Dubai for the past 2 weeks. Yeah, we'll get that vlog recently onto my YouTube because I actually vlogged a lot when I was in Dubai. I should have vlogged a little bit more, but I'm going to post kind of like my vacation, point of view while I was on vacation. I made a lot of money when I was in travel and whatnot, so it really felt good to be like across the world but still get into the money, still get into the freedom, man. So, that was a 2-week long vacation, and I got back on the Sunday, right? So I missed 2 weeks of Stock Sundays, and then last week, I had a very, very busy time last week, my man. I love talking to y'all. I love doing these classes because not only can we figure out what stocks are going to be hot for the week, but we could also chop it up on a personal level and meet each other again. I feel like wisdom is something that we don't have a lot in this generation. And to be young, and y'all are on this call right now, so to be young, it's literally 8, 10 p.m. CST, right? You could be having Sunday fun day. You could be out at the bar getting drinks. You could be smoking weed. You could be watching Netflix and messing around, right? But we're on this call today to chop it up about more things that can help you better your financial literacy, right? And man, I actually really admire and I love everybody who comes to these classes, people who hit the like button, people who are commenting, people who are engaging, because what happens for me, I feel more motivated, right? I will be honest, guys. Let's be transparent. I am a human, A couple of Sundays have passed over where, like, I know it's time for Stock Sundays, but I had other shit going on that I would prioritize. But I realized, guys, my vision is bigger than just me. My vision's bigger than just meeting and this, meeting that. Now, there's people who look forward to these classes and these calls, man. So, without further ado, man, let's get into today's Stock Sunday business. Let's get into what's going on, and let's talk a little bit about what this market talk about, right? Let's get to motion, man. Hold on, let me do my bottom right. All right, let's get into it, y'all. So I know y'all see my little intro here with the gun. Now, this is just literally turn y'all up, make sure y'all hyped today and whatnot. This is gonna be a fantastic class session. But real quick, guys, who is hyped today? If you're hyped, guys, I'm gonna see who's hyped. Go ahead and put a 1 in the chat right now. If you're hyped right now and you're turned up, I wanna see who's actually ready to get in motion, man. Brian Williams, I'm getting back into options. Hey, that's good to hear, man. Options been treating me well. And you know what's been treating me even better than options? Crypto. Futures is a good market, but in my personal opinion, futures is only for people who don't want to see a longevity in like investing and trading, right? Because it's cool. One thing about futures, bro, is like you can make some money trading futures, cool. But like the thing about futures is, think about it, man. Like, am I gonna be researching what the price of wheat is, the price of cornbread, the price of oat and honey when I'm 50, 60 years old? Nah. By the time that I'm 50, 60 years old, my mindset's gonna be on stocks, right? Companies that have a great long term like objective. Okay, so the reason why I prefer stock options, one, I've been trading options for the past 4.5 years now. However, I found profitability only in my second year of trading options. So for me, what happens is whenever I find something that works, if it ain't broke, why would I fix it? And number two, obviously, like whenever I'm old and I'm like I can't walk anymore, like I'm not gonna have the physical strength to go get up and work. And if you feel like you want to work to your age, like 80 years old, that's good for you. But for me, that's not gonna happen. All right. So I know that I'm gonna probably want to like learn about companies that I can invest into and things like that, right? So these today we're gonna cover, guys. I'm gonna be covering my top 5 stocks that I'm watching for the week. Because I understand, guys, every single week the market is not going anywhere, right? I want you guys to master a skill set in your lifestyle where you could basically compound and do it every single day. I don't want it to be like conditional where maybe one day you'll trade. No, no, no. With investing in stocks, guys, whenever this market pulls back, my chat isn't going on a generational run on a long-term investment account. We're buying pullbacks. We're getting into long-term investments. There's so many opportunities to make money in the stock market. And Brian, I see what you're saying, that you've been trading for 11 months now, still not profitable, but I'm seeing progress. You need to work on my psychology. Listen, Brian, honestly, man, psychology is something as a trader that you will never be able to like ever get more about, right? Even me, I've been trading for almost 5 years. I still work every single day. I work on improving my psychology, right? So it's like psychology is one of the things that it's gonna take time. But the more that you build up on repetition, you find people who are willing to hold you accountable, you do self-analysis, self-journaling, you will always get better in your psychology, which will turn into more profits, right? So cool. I'm gonna set up my camera real quick, guys. So guys, right now, if y'all are new, this right here is Stock Sundays. We're live right now on every platform. So if you wanna get the most out of this type of class that we do every single Sunday, we will be live every single Sunday at 8 p.m. CST for the rest of the year, right? You want to go ahead and stop what you're doing right now. Get a notebook, get a pencil out, get a pen out, because I'm about to drop game on y'all, right? And this game here has made my mentees and my students tons of money in the market, right? And if you're here on Instagram Live, you're about to get into business right now. So y'all get a notebook right quick. Y'all have literally 30 seconds. Let's get into it. Y'all ready? Ah, shit. Let's get into it, y'all. Yo. What's the word? What's the deal? God, y'all need to mute this. Hold up. How we doing today, y'all? Let's go. Hey, man, y'all know what time it is. I know I've been slacking a little bit, but y'all know what's happening, man. What's happening? What's up? Hold on, let me see who's in the chat. What's up, Himani? Hold on, let me see who's in my YouTube room right now. Okay. What's up, Brian? What's up, Himani? What's up, George? What's up, Christian? What's up, Shadow? How y'all doing today, man? How y'all doing today? Welcome to Stock Sunday. What's up, Yvonne, Luigi? What's good? What's happening, man? Look, today, if y'all new, this is your first time on my live stream, guys. Every single Sunday, we go over the top 5 stocks that we are watching for the week, right? This week is about to be crazy because y'all, if you guys do not know, the markets are going crazy in price right now. Give me 1 second. So the fact of the matter is, guys, ever since Trump has been in the market and has been elected into like the White House, guys, we're going on a generational and crazy run in every single market. So if you are an American right now and you have the means to invest into yourself and you have the ability to actually, change the life of your family, the only way that's possible for yourself is if you get sufficient information and take action. All right, so in these classes and what we do, we help you guys figure out where you are in life and figure out how making money could possibly benefit that. Now, money obviously isn't everything. However, in this class today, I'm gonna teach you guys how to get to that bag, man. So, yeah, let's get into it. What's good, little Flacco? Let's get into it, right? Let's get into the first stock I'm looking at for the week, right? All right, but before we get into the stocks, guys, let's go ahead and get into what's important. And guys, if you're here on my Instagram live, go to my YouTube live right now so you can see my screen share. This link in my bio so you can see what we're looking at, right? So cool. Let's get into what we're looking at for the week, for the news. So first things first, guys, this is what we're looking at in news this week, right? So let's go to forexfactory.com, and that's going to be a great website to figure out what's happening for the weekend news, all right? So getting everything started on Monday, news is pretty weak. However, guys, this is what is very important. Right here on Tuesday, we have CPI exactly at market open. Now, what is CPI? CPI is the Consumer Price Index. This is a fantastic time for traders in every market to be involved in the market. So if you're going to be trading in this market right now with Trump in office, the best thing that you can do as an investor is wait for times of high impact and high volatility. Times when there's like a lot more trading activity because you're going to be making a lot more money and there's more motion to make in the market, right? So a lot of people feel like you can trade in every single day, every single market. However, even though you can, if you want to make money consistently, and I'm talking about turning trading into an actual like income stream for yourself, I would prioritize sizing up into days that have more trading activity, guys. So guys, step one, go ahead and write that down. Focus on trading days when there's actually sufficient news. And how do I find good news in the market, guys? You want to find red folder events just like this on forexfactory.com, all right? So Tuesday is a great day to trade. Let's go ahead and see what Wednesday is looking like. What's Wednesday? Wednesday, we also have CPI in the morning. But guys, let me show you what's very, very important. And guys, write this down. This CPI is coming out here at 2 a.m., right? Now, if you go to the currency, what do y'all see here under the currency? You see that it is the GBP. So this is not USD CPI. However, when you come back to this day, this is a much more better day for CPI for us, right? So on Wednesday, there's gonna be decent trading activity, but I'll prioritize more so Tuesday, right? And then Thursday we have a little bit FOMC in the building, and Friday just red news everywhere. Friday's gonna be a massive day with a ton of volatility. What's good, Jay? What's good, Unknown? What's good with y'all in the chat? So Brian asks, which time frame do you use to mark out your key levels? I've been stuck between a 30-minute and 1 hour. That's a good question, Brian. And if you're actually in the chat, I want you to tap in. Matter of fact, let me go and share my screen briefly, right? So if you want to learn what levels we use and how we do everything as far as into our trading career, if you're in the chat right now, just go ahead and go and scroll down right here over to the Mentorship Lounge. And in the Mentorship Lounge, head over to Zoom Replays, right? In Zoom Replays, we have this section right here. We basically cover a lot of free games. Y'all able to learn this market, right? Because, guys, real quick, man, who's ever wanted to learn stocks and learn trading, but it just seems fucking hard. Like, it seems difficult, it seems complex, and it's like people are talking Chinese and Spanish to you online, right? We all been there, right? But in our chat, what we do to make things differently, we want to have you guys actually understand the verbiage of trading and how things work on a much more easier level. So you yourself, even if you're a preschooler, you're a third grader, you actually are able to learn what you're looking at, and it can actually make proper sense. I'm doing good. What's how you doing, man? So yeah. So if you want to learn the levels that we use, right? I use something that we call the top-down analysis approach. So Brian, watch this video right here in the Discord called "Understanding Market Structure and Charting Analysis." Basically, I cover how I understand a chart from every single level, and as you can see right here. So if you want to see what it looks like on the bearish side of things, a horizontal line, also but you want to go,
approach top down.
hey,
And
look,
the whole thing is, Brian, to answer your question, you want to focus on every time frame. So start from the 1 week time frame down to the 1 day, down to the 4 hour, hourly, 15-minute, and lastly the 5-minute chart. We'll get much more into that, but real quick, guys, I'm going to cover what we're looking at this week. So, guys, this week, guys, is going to be a fantastic week in the stock market, guys. Can anybody tell me why this is going to be a crazy week in the market? I want one person to tell me the right answer. Why is this week going to be a crazy week in the market? I want to see who knows, potentially. I don't know if y'all know. What's up, Shaman? What's up, y'all? So I don't know if y'all know, man. I really don't know. Does anybody know why this is going to be a good week in the market? Ding, ding, ding. Christian just said earnings. Okay. Well, you were tapped in. Okay, cool, cool. Yes, you are very right. Guys, check this out. It's about to be crazy. This week, guys, we have a crazy week for earnings. Check this out, guys. This is about to be this is a great time to be making money. Let me quickly unblur my camera so I can see that shit thoroughly. All right, so if you guys do not know, companies have to report how much money they're making every single quarter in their earnings report. So what's happening is one of the biggest companies, a part of the S&P 500, is called NVIDIA. This is a chip manufacturing company, NVIDIA. They are worth over $1 trillion plus in market cap. So they're reporting how much money that they made in a quarter on Wednesday for earnings. And so is Snowflake. Snowflake is a massive company, guys, and we're going to cover this stock later today in this class. But Snowflake is a great company to watch for earnings. This would be a crazy company to watch, man. So let's go ahead and get into what we're looking at. So the top companies I'm watching for earnings this week, I'm going to be watching these companies, guys. Go ahead and write this down. This is a free game. I'm going to be watching Wix. I'm going to be watching NVIDIA, Snowflake, PNW, and these two companies right here, Baidu and PDD. Guys, these two companies are my top watch of the week, Baidu and PDD. If y'all do not know what Baidu is or what PDD is, guys, they are Chinese manufacturing companies. So these companies are massive in the space of China, right? And exports and imports of goods that are needed in America. So the thing about these two companies, I made 1,000% return on Baidu probably about a year and a half ago on the earnings play. So how you want to assess earnings, guys, is you want to find companies that make an average move, like a consistent earnings move of more than 15 to 20%. All right. So we're going to get into this watches here of companies in a second, but let's quickly go into what we did in the market this week on SPY and kind of how we're able to do it. All right. So as you guys can see right here, we have seen a lot of market momentum here on SPY. And if y'all here on my Instagram live right now, make sure you're here on YouTube live. Check us out, guys. We are live here on YouTube. We have a lot of viewers. Everyone's engaging. Everyone's tapping in. So y'all missing out if y'all can't see my screen share here, right? So cool. What's good? What's good, Young V? So as you can see right here in the watch list, we have been spanking SPY. Yo, honestly, we've been treating SPY like a badass kid. You know when a kid be causing issues, is talking back to the students, the teachers in class, they screaming, they cursing in class, you give them a fucking whooping. This is what we in the market, we've been doing that shit all week to SPY. So let's show you guys why we say that. So what you guys can see right here in my chat, this right here is called the bands chat. This here is our gains tab, right? All of our students trade in our community, and someone asked what pair we use. We actually trade stock options. So we don't trade Forex, we don't trade futures, we don't trade none of that. We trade actual stocks that are part of the U.S. stock market, right? So cool, guys. Let's go ahead and get into what we did into the week. So as you guys can see right here,
Students, as you can see right here, have made 1.8K in one single day. Cool. Let's keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. He made about paper trade games. Cool. He made about $180 right there. He made 630 in a day. Let's zoom in right here. He made how much? 450 in a day. Wow. So people are making almost people's whole entire half of their paychecks in one day in our chat. All right, let me see him right here. How much he made? He made about 320 right there. Okay. So guys, as you guys can see, our games tab is really, really active. Our students literally trade with us live every single day. She made 626% on one play that we called out in our chat. So as you guys know, we actually call out these plays live for our community every single day. So if you're a part of our Discord, not only will you be able to make money with us, but you'll be also able to catch 1,000% plays. That means that $1,000 can turn into $10,000 in one single trade. And we also trade live every single day. So if this is your first time coming to Stock Sundays, your first time coming to our Discord calls, guys, we go live with our students every single day. It's a voice call, it's screen shared, and we're very, very communicated to help you guys actually get on this bag. So at any point in time, if you want to tap in, it's going to be in the link to the description or right in my bio on Instagram, right? Now let's go ahead and get into which companies are we watching this week. All right, guys, so what happened this week here on SPY? This has been a crazy ass week in the market. Oh my goodness. If y'all have been on these Discord calls with us actively, y'all will know that we called this whole entire move from top to finish, right? Let's get into it. So me and all my admins, we were conversating about how we had a massive run here after Trump was elected into the White House. The only thing about this run is, guys, we made a strong push up to this price here at exactly $600 on the S&P 500. So if you guys do not know, there's one thing called a psychological number. So write that down, guys. There's two different psychological numbers. You have 0 and you have 5. Now, what do I mean about 0 and 5? So because SPY came up to this price, where is this at? Almost exactly at $600. That is a psychological number in the hands and the eyes of investors. So whenever you see even numbers like that, guys, people are using those areas as places of resistance, or places of support. So when SPY made a clean run up this past week up to about a price of 600, and we've seen like a little bit of rejection in the market, guys, what do we do in the bench chat? As you can see, if you go to our elite signals right here, we called out a lot of puts in the market. As you see right here, Tesla puts right here. We called out puts here in real time, and I made about 20% on Tesla puts. I think I made like $1,400 in this trade right there. We basically were calling out puts all week because, guys, there's one thing in the market that I want you guys to take note of, guys. Market structure is the sayer of all things. Market structure is the sayer of all things. You can learn whatever trading strategy that you want to learn. You can learn any crazy strategy, right? But every single strategy must come back to market structure. So what do I mean about that? As you guys can see right here, we've seen a much more higher high here this past week on SPY, right? After you see a higher high, guys, what's next? Someone tell me in the chat. What is next after seeing a higher high in the market? Somebody tell me that's been learning. I want to see who's been learning. I'm not going to help y'all out. I'm not bailing nobody out. What do you guys see typically? If you're in a bullish market, what comes after you find a higher high in the market? Okay, someone got it already. Boom. Ding, ding, ding. Unknown said a higher low. Exactly. You're spot on and on the money. And let me tell you guys why you want to see a higher high and a higher low. Because like whenever you're in a bullish market, as you guys know, you'd be seeing higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, right? Very easy to see. And in a bearish market, you'll see lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, right? This is a very consistent trend that continues in a bearish market. However, whenever you change characters from a lower high to a lower low to creating a higher high, this is called a change of character in the market, which changes your market from being in a bearish market now back into a bullish market, right? So you can learn whatever strategy that you want to learn, guys,
But market structure is the one strategy that nobody can ever take from you now that I taught it to you today. And this is the best strategy that you can have to make consistent profits over time. So now that that's understood right there, guys, let's go ahead and get into what we saw here on SPY. What's up, Jackie? How you doing? I'm glad that I know who you are now, but cool. So after we seen a higher high here on SPY, right, we obviously wanted to create a higher low because we're still into a bullish market. However, if we were to close beneath this low right here, we would actually be creating a move and a change of character back to the downside. However, if you guys have been watching my streams, what you guys can actually see is we call out a watch list in our chat every single day. So we actually predicted that SPY would have a retracement to come right back here to our previous higher high, which is right here in the market, right? So what must come up must come down. So because we give you guys these plays in our chat, we're able to teach you guys how to actually fish. So this whole entire week, we're buying puts because we knew that SPY wanted to fill this gap from up here at 600 back to 585, which is exactly right here, right? So after you guys are able to master how SPY works, you can basically trade any company that's affiliated in the S&P 500, right? CEO Moneybag, go ahead and DM me. I'll try to talk to you after this live stream, but we actually don't sell any courses in our community. We just do live mentorship because we want you guys to actually have someone to talk to and like learn from personally. So I'm not really the biggest fan of courses and stuff like that. I want you guys to actually like get a hands-on experience and definitely is catered to each person who joins in our community. Everything's different, right? So cool. Now that we've covered, guys, what we've created in the market, high here, high low right here, let's make it very, very simple. What am I watching this week for SPY so we can go ahead and make some money on, right? Let's see. And Luigi said that once I watched your videos, it was so simple. And that's great to hear, man. I love to hear that. So cool. If you want to see what I'm looking at this week on SPY, guys, let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit closer and analyze SPY on the 4-hour time frame, right? Guys, what did SPY create right here on the 4-hour time frame, right here? Does anybody know? Because this level right here in the market is a very, very critical level. And SPY created something right here that's very, very interesting that I want to talk about. But I want to see if any of y'all know what SPY created right here and what is its significance. I don't see if anybody knows. And then in the meantime, I'll be heading back to the 1-day chart so we can analyze on a bigger time frame. Okay, Jackie. Jackie said that she found a bounce off the 200. Jackie, you were pretty close. However, this red line right here is actually a secret indicator, right? It's a secret indicator. I plan on to do a video on my Instagram about it, but I don't know. It's a little private. Actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and tell y'all, whatever. That indicator, guys, is called the trauma indicator, the trend regularity adaptive moving average indicator, right? This is a very, very high probability indicator that kind of it moves depending on how the price of the stock moves over a period of time. So SPY actually made a bounce cleanly off this trauma indicator on the 4-hour time frame, which is a very significant sign that the price could be actually reversing. So what do I want to look for this week on SPY? Well, as you guys can see right here, if y'all been watching my videos on my Instagram, my YouTube, guys, this right here is called a 4-hour fair value gap, exactly right here, right? This is a 4-hour fair value gap. If you want to learn how I drew a gap, just like watch my past video on my Instagram. It should be the top of my profile. It's very easy to understand, right? So guys, a fair value gap is simply an imbalance in the stock market. What that means is before the market can basically go to the upside, right? Before it can do this, upside, or before it does this, downside, it typically has to tap back into this imbalance exactly right here, which is called my fair value gap. So we just now created a really strong fair value gap right here on SPY, and we also had a very strong bounce exactly off the level that we spoke about in the Discord room, right? So my plans this week for the market, guys, I want you guys to go ahead and write this down. This is free game. I shouldn't even be doing this, but I want to see you guys win, right? So let me share what
what to do. So this tool right here, guys, is called the Fibonacci retracement tool. So after you guys find a fair value gap or an imbalance on a big time frame, go ahead and drag your Fibonacci tool of retracement from the very top of your imbalance to the very bottom, exactly like this. And then what you're gonna get, guys, stay with me here, stay with me. Go ahead and zoom in a little closer. What you guys are gonna get is you're gonna have two different areas of interest. Does anybody in the chat know the two areas of interest that I'm looking for with the Fibonacci tool of retracement in this fair value gap? Does anybody on the call know what I'm looking for? Before I go ahead and show people who don't know, I want to see who has been learning, who's been tapped in, and who's getting to that bag. Because only some people who've been getting to it are going to know about this game. Yes, sir. Okay. Hold up. Find out Robin Barrow is tapped in and Jackie's tapped in. Okay, yes, exactly. So more specifically, I'm looking for the golden pocket within this tool of Fibonacci. All right. So guys, the golden pocket is going to be between 0.618 and 0.786. So this zone right here is the first golden pocket on my chart. And the second golden pocket, guys, is between 0.236 and 0.382. So these right here are my two golden pockets that I'm looking for in the market. Now let me go ahead and delete my fib off my screen. And this is going to leave me with two areas of interest just like this, right? I'm going to go ahead and mark it in blue so we can have it more so distinguished. Now, how can I actually use these areas of interest to make some money this week in the market, guys? So check this out. This right here is a free game. So what you want to go ahead and do as the investor is, so this area right here, this blue zone, think about this like a space of liquidity, right? This is called buy side liquidity. This is a free class session today on Instagram and YouTube Live, right? So if you guys want to take the market to the downside, right, because you want to make money capitalizing off the market's downfall. If we continue this bearish trend, what I want to do, guys, is I want to wait for the market to make a move just like this. And let me tell you why. I want to see the market basically go up, come down, up, and then I want us to basically come right here and then grab this buy side liquidity right here, right? What happens is after the market taps this area right here, there's a lot of buyers that are running into the market to try and take the market back to the upside, right? But the millionaires and billionaires, what they're doing is they're buying shorts right here in this space. So what I want to do, if I'm a smart investor, if I'm looking to make money on the downside of the market, I want to try shorts right here into this box. And then I'm going to take these shorts all the way down here to establish a brand new lower low in the market, right? So what's going to happen, guys, this week, you're going to be seeing a lot of manipulation in these areas. So guys, go ahead and write down these two zones. And I'm only going to say it like once or twice. So guys, the zone one to write down is between 588.36 up to 588.96. This is the area where you want to short the market. So 588.36 through 588.96, right? That's the first one. Now, the zone where you want to buy, guys, let me show you what's up. It's going to be between 587.03 and 587.54. So 587.03 and 587.54. And so how you want to basically play the buy side market, let me show you guys. This is what you want to always do, guys. And guys, write this is so much free game. So a lot of people who are rookies and people who are noobs, they're going to come to the market. As soon as the market taps this area right there, they're going to buy shorts immediately, right? Quickly. This is very, very incorrect. What you want to go ahead and do, guys, is wait for the market to actually drop first from this area, have a retest to it like this, and on this little bit of my retest right here is exactly where you want to enter into your short positions with a stop loss above this fair value gap and target on creating a brand new lower low in this market. And the fact of the matter, because the reason why you want to wait for the retest is simply because there's a lot of fake outs in the market. So they're going to try to push you into a position that you aren't even supposed to even be in. So on the call side, though, I personally would wait for a little bit of a breakout from this area, and you want to find a little bit of some consolidation in this area, a little bit of a retest to the zone right here, and this little bit of my retest right here in the market, this retest is my typical entry in this golden pocket. I'm a Fibonacci, and if this structure of the market does hold up how it should be, guys, we could be seeing another bit of a revisit back to this area at 600 for SPY. So Sadi, this coin here is called SPY. And David Adabo, if you want to see the live stream replay, just go to my YouTube channel. The link should be in my bio, and this replay will be recorded and posted under the live streams and whatnot. But make sure you're keeping it private, though. This is some private game I shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, dropping for free. But I want to see you guys make some money this week. And there's like a lot of bag to be made, right? So cool. What else can we look at, right? So now that you guys have knowing what we're looking at on SPY, these two areas of interest, right? I personally believe that we're still in a bullish market on that big time frame. So on the 1 day time frame, we established a higher high and a higher low. So depending on if we crash through this area, we could get some more lows in the market, but I'm pretty much banking on us go to the higher highs. So the companies I'm looking at this week, now that SPY is understood, guys, check me out. This is going to be a great stock to start with, right? Drum roll, please. Let's get a drum roll, guys. Can someone give me a drum roll in the chat? Can I hear a drum roll? Doing. All right, baby. All right, cool, guys. Keep it down, all right? Keep it down. It's getting too loud in here, right? Hold on. I need to mention my shit here. Good. All right, boom. So cool. Let's get to this money. All right, so the first stock that I'm looking at this week, guys, I'm looking at some potential calls this week on Coinbase, right? So what is the reason why I'm looking at calls on Coinbase? Let's start first of all with what even is Coinbase. So Coinbase, guys, is one of the top cryptocurrency exchanges. So the more that Bitcoin goes up in price, they also will follow in price. However, Coinbase, as you guys can see right here, we had a very, very healthy run to the upside, up to a price of over almost $340, right? We had a very, very strong retest this past week to the downside. It's been holding on to this 9-moving average. Now we're creating a little bit of a bullish pattern right here in the upside right here. But what really drew me to the stock, guys, if you come down to the 1 hour time frame, what do y'all see here on Coinbase? Yes, and Coinbase is moving with the price of Bitcoin. So if y'all are in crypto right now, y'all know we're making a lot of money. Let me get back to this camera. If y'all are not invested in crypto right now, man, you're missing out. Okay, there's like a lot of money to be made in this cycle, and we do cover this into my mentorship as well with crypto, investing long term, what you should be and what you should not. And this next run, oh my gosh, I feel like people are gonna be turning into millionaires because we're in a crazy time right now, right? So cool. Let's get into why I think Coinbase is a good stock to watch. If you guys can see here on the 4 hour time frame, what do y'all see here? Well, what I see, just to keep it on time, we had a really strong high that we were trying to get to recently right here on Coinbase. However, if you draw a line right there, we could not get above this high right there. And we tried again the following day and we got rejected, all right? But what you fail to realize is we created a little bit of a trend line from those highs. And we had a small breakout right here previously of this trend line, which created a little bit of a pennant pattern, right? And another thing about Coinbase is, guys, let's go ahead and correlate this price exactly to Bitcoin. So as you guys know, man, Bitcoin is like the motherhood of all cryptos. So what you can see here on Bitcoin, guys, is we're seeing a lot of accumulation right here in this area. We actually tapped about 93 grand here on crypto earlier today. So we're trying to create a brand new higher high in this market. The only thing that's stopping crypto from fucking taking off like a bull right now is we're actually waiting for the market to open up tomorrow. Because we have CPI coming out here on Tuesday. So I feel like crypto is preparing for an even bigger run and a bigger move this week. And when crypto breaks out and makes a run, guys, Guess who follows behind crypto? Coinbase. Another company to watch, guys. Write this down. This is free game. The company is Marathon Digital. The ticker symbol, guys, is MARA. Mara. This company right here, guys. Oh my goodness. This is as you guys can see. I was doing some math with my mentee. Literally was on the stock. Let me delete this for y'all get the what we were doing, right? But basically, we're doing some game, guys. It's just kind of funny. I got all that shit on my screen, whatever. But guys, Marathon Digital, guys, this is literally a cryptocurrency mining company. So the more that Bitcoin, like the more Bitcoins that are produced, the more the more in price that crypto goes up in price, guys. Marathon Digital will follow this price crazily, right? So if you guys want to see, let me actually change. Let me delete this shit out of my screen, right? Let me delete these drawings out of my screen. Fuck that. Let me actually just go to a different thing, right? Let's go ahead and look into some stocks, man. Look into some stocks, right? Yeah, man. MSTR is a fantastic company to follow as well. They move a lot with crypto. They're also very advocating for Trump's election win. So not that Trump's in office, but they're gonna move a little bit crazy too. And I'm no politician, man, but I'm just someone here to help you guys make some more money. You know, I feel like I'm financially free. You know, my family's doing well. So I feel like this is one of the times where, like, if you aren't in this market right now and know what's going on, you're really missing out. And yeah, Austin, MSTRs, those contracts are damn near expensive as fuck. Like, I would say, yeah, they're definitely taxing a lot, but it's definitely good to watch for. But let's go ahead and take a look here at Marathon Digital, right? So Marathon Digital, man, this is going to be a crazy company to also watch. We created simply, as you can see right here, equal highs right here at Marathon, right? So this is also a fantastic company to watch, and they're also following the price here of crypto. And if you missed it earlier, Austin, yeah, we're covering the earnings this next week. Big company to watch for is NVIDIA, Snowflake, PNW, and these companies right here, these Chinese companies, PDD and Baidu. These are definitely going to be fantastic companies to watch. All right. So now the ticker symbol for Marathon Digital, write this down, man. It's called MARA. This company right here has made me a lot of fucking money. This is a great company to day trade, but it's even better to do a swing trade, guys. Guys, write this down. If you guys want to make a lot of money off this crypto run and you feel like, damn, I have missed out on crypto. Yes, you have missed out on crypto, but you have not missed out on companies that follow the same price of the crypto coins. So companies that I love in the market that I personally invest into is Marathon Digital. We also have Riot. RIOT, Riot. These companies are very, very similar in price action with crypto and Marathon and Bitcoin. But I feel like, guys, these two companies are going to be fantastic holds to get into. Because I'm going to be real, guys. A lot of you guys missed the run on crypto. It's okay. It's all right, right? But what you fail to realize is, guys, check this out. Don't be sleeping. So companies like Marathon Digital, right? I bought them for $7 each. Right now we're at $21 per share. However, whenever whenever this market opens up on Monday, guys, the price of Bitcoin is already up. So the pre-market for Marathon Digital and the other companies are going to be up massively in price. So these are very, very good companies to invest into. As you can see, the price last year in September, guys, was about $7. Now we're almost at $21 per share. And some analysts see this company going up to about $70 again. Because guys, look at this. At some point in time, Marathon Digital is at a price of $75 plus per share. All right. So I'm watching mainly crypto coins this week. However, for my gamblers in the chat, who are the gamblers? If you're a gambler in the chat, put a 1. I want to see who's a gambler in this chat, man. People who gamble on earnings. Put a 1 in the chat. Because honestly, I had to throw my white flag of gambling away. You know, I made a lot of money, but I lost some. You know what I'm saying? So shit's good, shit's not. Hey, Austin, I'll take a look at Walmart in a second. However, Austin, I want to cover NVIDIA. NVIDIA is a fan favorite for earnings this week. They report here on Wednesday, and the company will be going so fucking crazy this week that you do not want to miss out on the stock. Now, personally, how I want to play this NVIDIA earnings, guys, check me out. Check me out, guys. Right, this is so free game.
I'm not gonna trade Nvidia this week. I'm gonna actually trade its sister company, AMD. So the thing about AMD guys is they have been a little bit moving inversely against other semiconductors. So if y'all want to see like, how to actually look at like the broad scope of all these companies, guys, go to finviz.com, and what you can see is, guys, on Finviz, you can actually go to the heat map, right? So on the heat map here of Finviz, you can see basically what's happening in the stock world, right? All the companies, as you guys can see on Friday, it was a fucking bloodbath in this market. Companies got smoked on Friday, and all we did was literally buy puts all week. It was put city in the chat. As you guys can see in the chat, the reason why our gains tab is moving a little. People are literally buying trucks in our car. Into our chat. People made how much in a day? 2.7K in a day, right? Buying puts. Christian made 500 in a day. So our gains tab is really, really floating like the ocean because we know how to capitalize on the market structure. Hey, Austin, man, if you had not, Austin, good seeing you, man. Shoot me a DM if you need any help. But yeah, we've been going crazy, right? So, what you guys want to actually see in this market, guys, the market is looking like a whole bloodshed right now, right? However, there's different sectors that actually held green against the market dropping, right? So as you see right here, guys, banks were up in price during the market downfall, right? Capital markets, right? They were also up. Charles Schwab, they're up in price. However, go into the tech side, right? All the semiconductors, look at this. It's a bloodbath. The whole market is red. Everything's dropping. So guys, if the market is dropping like this, why in the world, as a smart, intelligent investor, why would I want to buy calls in the market? Why would I want to buy longs whenever, obviously, on a big time frame on SPY, we're bearish, everything's looking weak? I'm buying puts. There is money to make, right? So the companies I'm watching this week, guys, I'm watching Marathon Digital and Riot for calls. However, guys, for AMD, guys, what do y'all see here that's being built here on AMD on my 4-hour chart? Does anybody know what I see here on AMD? I want to see who knows what I see here on the stock before I go ahead and analyze it. There's a lot going on here in the stock right now, and we're gonna make a lot. We're gonna actually focus on AMD this week because their sister company Nvidia has earnings. So AMD will have like a lot of volatility that you can actually capitalize on, right? All right, cool. So what I see here on AMD, guys, we've been seeing a lot of strives up to this price point right here, getting some rejections, rejection right here, rejection right here. So we're getting like a lot of rejections, right? So what is the theme and what is the trending of this company? Well, I want to see this week, guys. We created, yes. Someone give Travis a round of applause. Hold on. Let me go to my soundboard real quick. My soundboard. Hold on. Travis, answer is very correct, my brother. So for you get this. Golf clap. All right. Yes, sir. All right, cool. Yes. Exactly, Travis. So I see a head and shoulders pattern being built here on AMD right now. So where is my head and where is my shoulders? So cool. What you gonna see right here, guys? Here is my head here on AMD. My head right there. Here's my left shoulder right here. And here's my right shoulder right here on AMD. All right. So my 4-hour chart, guys, we created a very fierce head and shoulders pattern right here. The last time, guys, that we analyzed AMD, we actually spoke about how they created an inverse head and shoulders and we wanted to go to the upside. So what happened was after that happened, we bought calls on AMD and we made a lot of money to the upside. Now we're seeing this bearish head and shoulders right here, and I want to see them go back to the downside. So as you guys can see right here, we actually created a lower low right here, a lower high right here, right? And then just now this week, we just established again another lower low in this market. So now what I want to look at for AMD this week, man, guys, is this company looking weak as shit? Y'all ever seen like somebody come outside in some fucking jean shorts? Like bro wearing some ripped jeans, like some weak ass jean shorts. That's what AMD looking like. The company looking weak as shit. They're making a really strong push. They're creating a lower low right here. And frankly, guys, I feel like because NVIDIA also has earnings, let's tap back into NVIDIA. This company, guys, we're getting a lot of rejection as the price nears up to $150 per share. As you guys can see right here at 150, we had a massive reduction here on the video. And I feel like we're personally going to keep seeing some more downside pressure. So for AMD this week, guys, personally, I feel like we might be creating some more lower lows. But guys, do y'all see the theme here on how AMD moves? You know, as it drops, what does it do? It spikes up, drops. Spikes up, drops. Spikes up, drops. So what I want AMD to do, guys, this week, guys, write this down. This is free game. I want to see AMD create an actual new lower high in this market. However, where I want this lower high to be is in the price range. This lower high, I want it to actually be at the same area, close to my lower low. So I'm going to basically drag this area right here on AMD. So I'm going to be watching for shorts in this range here on AMD. And there will be a lot of sellers who are sitting here in this area, in this price range, right? So this week here at AMD, I want to see a little bit of rejection. And I want to go ahead and short that pop down to the downside. He said jean shorts. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be real, bro. I've been seeing people wear jean shorts. Jean shorts. I be like, bro, like, do you not have no jeans today, bro? Like, you don't have to pull them old ass jeans out, out the warehouse. People are tripping, but yeah. I've been watching AMD guys for a little bit of a retest into this area near 140. This area also aligns with my 140 psychological area right here. So I want to see this company drop when it has a movement up here on AMD. So I'm looking at puts on AMD this week for a little bit of a retest. I'm looking at calls on Coinbase, calls on Marathon, calls on Riot. I'm looking at a pump in Bitcoin. And I think, guys, crypto is going to have like 2 more pumps before the pullback happens. So, guys, if you guys are not educated on crypto, I'm going to put you guys on some game today, right? Let's put you guys on some game, right? And we'll go ahead and have the class wrapped up here with this game, right? So, guys, if y'all are making money right now of crypto and you guys don't know what's going on, you want to. So there's something called the crypto halving in the market. The crypto halving, guys, is simply a predefined event that occurs in Bitcoin networks. It's kind of like the Olympics. It happens every 4 years. And this year, 2024, going into 2025, it happens to be, again, another 4th year of the crypto cycle. So we're moving up crazily in price right now, but there will be a very, very large pullback in the crypto world that happens, right? And why does the crypto halving happen? So basically, guys, if you guys do not know, Bitcoin is something that is being mined. Bitcoin is a currency that's basically being created. It's being basically mined from the world. So whenever there's a certain time in the crypto cycle where price goes crazily up in price, price also must come back down. So me personally, guys, if you are invested in crypto big time, you want to be very, very well versed in your knowledge of the crypto cycle. If not, you could lose a lot of money on this time. And I do not want any of you guys to lose money on this crypto cycle, right? So guys, be careful in your investments and do not be afraid to take some profit. Even me personally, I won't lie to you guys. I'm going to sit up straight too. I sold a considerable amount of my Bitcoin portfolio, and only because I know that we're going to be seeing a pullback in due time. Now, you want to always dollar cost average into your investments in and out. What that means is don't sell your whole bag up front. Don't buy your whole bag up front. If you plan to put 10K into crypto, go 2K at a time. 2K, 4K, 6K, 8K, 10K, because you can basically accumulate a very, very good position on crypto over time. If you run into your position, guys, you're gonna be basically buying the very, very top of this market. It's so sad to say, but people who are buying crypto right now and who have no knowledge of crypto, you're gonna be in for a rude ass awakening. You're gonna wake up one day sick, right? So guys, I want to tell you guys right now, man, if you guys want to actually focus this year on making consistent money, I'll focus on putting it into long-term investments like crypto, but only buy it at the correct times, right? And to wrap up
this class today, guys, I'll also give you guys some game on the company Snowflake. So this is also a company that has their earnings reported, and let's get the exact day for Coinbase. I mean for Snowflake. I believe it's Thursday. So it's actually Wednesday at close. And guys, for Snowflake, I personally think Snowflake, and guys, I want you guys to actually quote me on this right now. Full confidence. I think, guys, Snowflake might be one of the best plays of the week. All right. We've been seeing so much accumulation right here at this price zone the past couple months. This is a very, very strong tech company. I personally believe that they will go up in price to the moon for earnings this week. So I feel like personally this week, guys, before earnings come out, there'll be a pretty strong run up on Snowflake. And I feel like this is a great opportunity to capitalize on the movement and momentum of the stock. So I'm going to be also watching calls for Snowflake this week for earnings. I'm going to also be watching puts on another company. So let me get this for y'all so you can go ahead and write this down. This is going to be a free game. Man, who wants a free play? If y'all want a free play, go ahead and write this down, man. Let me see, man. Let me see. Put a 1 in the chat if you want some free game, man. 'Cause I want to go ahead and give you guys a lot of stuff, man. 1 second. Let's go. So cool. Snowflake, guys, for earnings for Wednesday, I'm watching calls. Now, this company right here, Baidu and PDD, very, very strong companies. Very, very dangerous, guys. Write down dangerous. Guys, write down these companies here are very, very dangerous. All right, the place that I'm going to tell you guys right now to look at, these are only these are not recommendations. I'm telling you opinions on what's happening with the company. Because as you guys know, earnings is a lotto pick. Earnings is kind of like a gamble. You could either make a big bag on an earnings play or lose everything. There's literally no in between, 100 or 0. So this is the thing, all right? PDD. This is a Chinese export company. They're exporting and they're behind Alibaba. How many of y'all know about Alibaba? All right, this is a company that's known for giving us great products, right? PDD supplies them. So, however, guys, they're creating a little bit of a bullish flag right here on my 4-hour time frame. And if you guys do not know what a bull flag is, you're going to find out the hard way. The easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. You guys, check this out. A bull flag, you have a flagpole right here, followed by a flag channel and a breakout, right? PDD has a flagpole right here. Here is my flag being created. And what's coming up next? My breakout. So if I want to gauge how much how much this stock could go up after earnings, go ahead and grab the last price swing of the company, which is right here. Go ahead and copy this same thing and paste it. This is the average price of how much PDD should go up in price after earnings. So this is a price up to almost $190 over a long period of time. This is a very lofty goal for PDD. However, this company is proved to be very strong, and I feel like for earnings and beyond, this is going to be a great long-term investment. So PDD, I'm looking at them for calls. This week, they could go up before earnings, but I'm typically going to play a lotto on the company for calls. It's going to be like a little risky, but if you have money to invest and you have money to blow, I would look into PDD calls for earnings. Also, watch Intuit, a very strong company. It's big into accounting. All right. So Intuit, guys, have just now broke out of a recent high on the 4-hour, right? We've been seeing new highs right here. Personally, I wouldn't play them for earnings. Then we move how I like them to. But the last company I want to assess, guys, is PanW. This company is a very, very important company in tech. My brother actually worked for them for a period of time, so I'd have a little bit of some inside info I can't tell you about the company. But all I can tell you guys to go ahead and do is do your research on PanW. Go on finviz.com. Finviz.com. Go to the search bar. Type in PanW right there. Look into the balance sheet right here. As you guys can go ahead and see right now, they have a 32% net profit margin. This is a profitable company. They have a lot of good news and things to look into the company, guys. But this is a very, very strong company, in my opinion. I can't tell you what to do for this company, but personally, I see them go up in price, up to over $500 per share. All right, guys. So, guys, this right here is my stock watch list. I have AMD puts this week. I have calls on Marathon, calls on Riot, calls on Coinbase, and I also have potential puts on Nvidia and potential puts on AMD. These are my top stocks for the week, guys. And as you guys know, man, we do these stock Sunday classes every single week. Now, I want to see you guys get to this bag. I want to see you guys change your lives, travel more, go on vacation, like give your family a life, right? Because, guys, somebody put a 1 in the chat if you're doing this life right now, and this life is bigger than just you. If you're making money every single day, going to work, hustling, working hard for somebody who's bigger than just you, put a 1 in the chat. I want to see who is grinding in the chat for somebody who's like maybe someone in your family, maybe your mom, maybe your dad, your sister, your brother, your cousin, right? People who you love, right? You have to have your why. Today I learned in church a lot of things, right? But the top thing what I learned today in church was God kills us many times. So, and what do I mean about, you're probably like, what does it mean about God kills us? Guys, listen, God kills us many times simply to resurrect us. So if you feel like your life right now is going into shambles, you're going through a hard time, think about how the devil would never give somebody a hard time that he does not believe has more for him. So God gives you a hard time because what happens is in that time, in that season where you're being reconstructed, in that season whenever you're like going through shit, he's testing you to see like what are you actually made of? Are you the man? Are you the woman that like I personally was coming to, who I feel like is capable to have these riches, to have this life of freedom? The reason why you are going through hard times, if you are, is because God is testing you to figure out who are you? What are you actually made of? All right? So as this week concludes, I believe it's about 46 more days in the year. These next 46 days, guys, make this stuff count. Do not take anything for granted. Lock in, work hard on your craft. Do not scroll on Instagram all day. Nah, today, tomorrow, this whole week, I want you to command your week. After this call is over, guys, this class is over, don't go back to Netflix. Don't go back to no Reels, TikTok, and scrolling. It's called doom scrolling, right? You're scrolling to doom. After you scroll, you literally don't even remember what you just literally watched 3 scrolls ago. So guys, after this call today, I want you guys to actually challenge yourself. Go back to your day, go back to your journal, right? And write down what are the top 5 things that I am grateful for this week. And going into this week right now, to mid of November, I want you to focus on becoming the best possible version of yourself, to compound into Black Friday, to compound into Christmas, to compound into 2025. And by the end of this month, I want you to have something to brag about. I want you to have something that you worked on this month that you can brag about during Christmas times. And if you were that person who's gonna actually make this shit happen and work hard and go hard into yourself, no, guys, I'm here to help you guys out on the entire journey. It's your boy Ryan Bands. If y'all need any help as far as in trading, getting into mentorship, making more money online, I am your guy. Visit my Instagram, DM me if you need help. Go to my link in my bio. And we will be live every single Sunday, guys. We'll be live every single Sunday at 8 p.m. Watch all of our past videos. Hit the like button, subscribe if y'all enjoyed today's live stream. And I will see you guys on Monday for live trading. God bless you guys all. Godspeed. And make sure today, before you guys go to bed, right, write down what are the top 5 things that you're grateful for. And on a different side, write down what are the top 5 things that I struggle with this year that I need help with. That will help you identify what are your weak points this year to go into. And I want you guys to actually write that down, post it, and tag it on Instagram. I want to see who actually does it. And I got something for you, man. But God bless you guys. Take care. Have a great week. Have a great Sunday. And I'll see you guys on Monday for live trading, guys.